Alright, we're back, and we're going to be doing another flashback to Dragonstorm of Tarkir. In case you didn't know, this is one of my favorite sets in recent memory, so... it just came out earlier this year, and at no point in, the past 2 years have I felt as good about Magic as I had right when this one came out. Because I had so much fun playing this, compared to, a lot of other sets. And then we had Final Fantasy, and that was a really strong set. You know me, I'm not big on Universes Beyond, but I do like when the set is a good draft set. That's more important to me than just about anything, so... Alright, so what have we got? Sidisi, I don't remember as being particularly good. Absent is actually the worst possible color combination for win rates, so this feels like grab Molten Exhale. Yeah, nothing I'm super excited to first pick, so Efficient Removal Spell over just about anything. Stormplane Detainment is the... Stormplane Detainment, Roamer's Routine, and Molten Exhale are the three cards I'm most interested in. And I think this is just a Molten Exhale, because it leaves me open to do Mardu aggro or 5-color dragons. Nariv was never my favorite out of the dragons. This is one of the few really strong Absent cards. And even then, you kind of just want to be 5-color dragons if you're running this thing. I can still take it, though, because it is that good. And just look for my Dragon Scale or Dragonstorm orbs and whatnot. I could theoretically take the Starry-Eyed Skyrider, because I have a Molten Exhale, so we could be doing Mardu things. But I'm much happier when I'm doing 5-color dragon nonsense, so I'm going to take the better dragon and see what we get. Deals damage equal to number of creatures you control to target creature or planeswalker, or destroy target enchantment. Sultai Fixer, white-blue land, when I currently don't have any blue cards yet, although that can very easily change. 2-4 that just draws me a card. I think I'm going to take the 2-4 that just draws me a card for right now. None of these are thrilling me. Oh, there's a Roamers, there's a Caustic Exhale, there is a Shock Brigade. I'm happiest when I'm doing 5-color nonsense, but... Mardu is one of the strongest things in the format, especially red-white specifically. Alright. Oh, there's an orb, so 5 colors back on the menu. I could take Stormplane Detainment, but I'm just going to grab the orb here. It's fine, I'll get in some early damage with my Shock Brigade, and they'll think it's like, oh, Mardu, or, some kind of 3-color deck. And then... And surprise. Actually gonna kill you with all my cool things. Ugh, this pack is kind of garbage. Yeah, none of these are anything I'm super interested in. I might legit take the Leopard, just because there are the 5 sieges, and 4 of them are absolutely disgusting. So, not bad necessarily to have access to a siege or 2. Oh, there's the Monastery Messenger that we couldn't find in our last draft. Death Touch. Honestly, Feral Deathgorger is one of the worst of the common dragons. For 3 colors. I was going to take the land. When in doubt, take the fixing. I'm gonna take the land as the fixing over the other thing. I will take Stormshriek Feral, though. Like, I already have a lot of playable red cards and a Dragonstorm Globe, and Stormshriek Feral is... Like, the Sagu Wildling is the best one, and I really like the white one a lot, but you can get a lot out of the red one, the Stormshriek, so... This is not a great start, but it has a few cards that I'm happy to be playing, so... Alright, even though I don't have a single blue card yet, and I only have the white on this thing, I'm going to take the land towards fixing. Really care for that one. Is fine, but I already have the leopard. Not where I want to be at, but... Tersa Light Shatter. Salt Road Ambush is good. Opulent Palace would not be terrible. Just yet. I legit could just grab Tersa. Like, I'm definitely red right now, and none of these are dragons or the best removal spells, so... This is a thing that lets me filter my hand to try and find better cards. Molten Exhale. There is a Dirgar Island Dragon. Very playable. This would be a lot better if I had much better dragons to pull from right now. Like if I had a rarer mythic dragon worth casting. I am down for a Kintree Severance. I've already got stuff that hits smaller things early on, so taking something bigger and take another Dragon Orb now. Making my dragons better. When this one pops off, it's so strong, but sometimes you brick and it's just absolute garbage. I am now way more in the market for, like, mediocre dragons. I would love to take another orb, but I already have 2 orbs. I'm going to take another feral. Because now I'm in, like I said, now I'm in the market for more dragons, even if they're not great. And, again, Stormshriek Feral... Probably... I think the Dorgar Island one is slightly better. I currently don't have any blue cards or any early blue plays, so... While Sibsig Appraiser is a vastly superior card to everything here, I question the wisdom of taking it. Still going to. It's way stronger than anything else that's in that pack. What does this one do again? Top card of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play that card. Yeah. Yeah, I think we can grab one of those. They can get up there. Yeah, that's great when you start running out of action and you just need to find something. And it's a land, so it doesn't, you know, you substitute a regular mountain for it, and sometimes it'll come into play tapped, and it's like, oh no. But then in the mid to late game, and this is a grindier format for the most part, like, you can run into the super fast Mardu decks that you just have to kill/survive against. Until you can stabilize the board and start winning, but for the most part, I feel like you run into a lot more grindy decks. Outside of that, I'm going to take the Desiat. I already have a bunch of ramping cards. Well, now I'm going to take the Maelstrom just in case I get one of the super strong dragon cards. One of the mythic commanders that I actually want. We passed the Mardu one earlier. Tevil's so dangerous but so powerful. Still take her, and obviously I'll take Ureni or um, whoever the Jeskai one is. I'm blanking on her name right now. Her name? Their name? Ureni's a they because it's made up of a bunch of different things, and one of them is non-binary, and I forget which ones are which now. Don't really want any of these. I feel like the Mardu one's the guy, and then two of them are ladies. One's non-binary, and one's a plural personality. I forget which ones. I'm pretty sure Ureni is the they. Oh, so it'd be the Absent one is the plural because it's made up of everything. 3-2 versus this thing. Songcrafter Mage for right now. Neither of those help me, and I've got a lot more red cards than anything else. Oh, cool. Picked up 2 Songcrafter Mages. Barren Step Siege. As this enchantment enters, choose Absent or Mardu. Beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. I mean, yes. Yes to this one. Oh, hey, a Botanist. There's a Caustic Exhale. Another playable dragon, but yeah, I'm just gonna take this thing. This thing is dumb. I'm already playing, like, a lot of colors anyway. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana cost. No. Sarkhan. I would really love to grab Sarkhan here, but I legit think I'm supposed to be taking more dragons. Things that I can cast with dragon mana. Over here. Maybe we wheel Sarkhan because somebody takes like the War Effort or something instead. Because War Effort's really strong in like a red-white aggro deck, and Sarkhan's more of a good early play in the dragon deck. This is the worst of the 2 fancy Jeskai cards. Yeah, really cool effect, but very hard to pull off successfully. I think I'm just going to grab the Boulderborn Dragon, honestly. I would love to see the Forecaster now. I have plenty of ways to fix for blue mana. Even if I can't get it down on like turn 2 or 3. Might still be able to cast it later on and start fetching things. Might want a white-red land for some of these white cards that I have on my list. Sarkhan's Resolve would also be fine here. Blue-red land now, or I can take the Riling Dawnbreaker. Black-green. Currently have 3 black cards on the list. Take another Boulderborn Dragon. Or I can take an Osseous Exhale, actually. I'm starting to pick up a bunch of white cards now, so I might be losing the blue here. I'm starting to see, like, losing the blue as a very viable option. What I'm seeing. I don't think I'm running him, so I think I'm taking that as, like, a bulk rare. Scarcrag, Jungle Hollows, kind of whatever. It's an extra black source for the few black cards that I have. I think that was the pack that had Sarkin in it, I think. It's either that one or the next one. See if he's still in there. It's not. I can take a bulk mythic or I can take a black-red dual land. Alright, with the Armament Dragon and the Baron Step, I think I want the black-red. Black-white land. My mana base that much easier to handle. I had a lot of high hopes for this card when I first saw it. It just never really did anything. Like, cheap cantrip. Helps you double spell in Jeskai just seemed really good, and then it never materialized. Are we exactly 40 cards again? Like it's either bring in one of these things or keep it exactly as is? Alright. And I do think our deck is actually okay. So. Yeah, let's run it. It's not amazing, but it is definitely okay. I am not ashamed of it. I mean, it's keepable. It's not great. Okay, do not mind seeing a cycling card from them early on. They bricked on a land. There's our current source. I guess that can be anything, and they seem to have a bunch of dudes to fix. Alright, we have, like, literally all of our colors now, so... I'm just gonna run out the orb, because we're gonna try and reach next turn, probably. It's, like, the biggest impact thing I can do. Mill 3 cards, opponent? They would like to mill 3 cards, so they have some graveyard shenanigans going on. Alright, I'm gonna get greedy and go for value. Yeah, that seems pretty good. I would like to cast this side of it, please. Pull that back. Ending Whisper, they have 3 cards in hand. Okay. Alright, I do like seeing them drawing cards rather than adding more to the board. Like, a 2/2 flyer is a thing, but... $10... Cast him. Buff that. So 5 in the air. pressure on them. I do get to put the card in my hand, so if I hit, like, the Osseous Breath or something... Ooh, that's a really good one for them to have, both in order to race me and to put a lot of pressure on the board. I say they should attack with the 2-1 Death Touch here, because blocking that is just awful for me. Alright. Yeah, it's gotta be better now to just keep casting the dragons. I mean, I could still very easily lose this game. Kind of have to block that one and not die here. Because if they can kill one of my other dragons, I don't want to go to one here. Or if they can just deploy another one of those things, yeah. Okay. Assuming they don't want to land, though. Yeah, that's pretty good as far as hits go. I think I'm just better off with another body, honestly. Yep. Yeah, this is fine. So we'll hold off their stupid Death Toucher. And allow me to push more damage on the ground if I want to. Let's be 2 or less, though. They have a Breaching Dragonstorm. Not surprising with what they showed me there. But we hit... Molten Exhale. Well, that'll kill my 4/4 Flyer, most likely. They don't have an incredibly cheap dragon like the 3/3 that shuts off artifact abilities, though. My Snow Leopard does threaten to deal with it. Alright, so green. 1, 2. Let's cast this. Out of my deck. Play this. Yep, so that's now back in their deck. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna cast it from my graveyard then. Get another land out of my deck. Okay. One, two, three, four. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left over. I can get this thing if I want. I think I'm going to. Cast it. Trigger. I'll make him a 2/2. And yeah, I think we just want the counters there. That back. Attacks yet. I could have put all 3 counters on him and tried to make him a 2-turn air clock by himself, but I think making the 2/2 unblockable. Alright. Well. Kill my orb, but I can kill their flyer. So we have to see what they hit here. Our draw spell? Ah. Different flyer. Alright, so cast this. Sure, seems good. So... yeah, let's kill the one that makes bodies, potentially. That unblockable. Swing 8. Now, if they don't have another flyer, the dragon should ambush them. Can't really stop what's happening right now. Makes sense. The ground game is not where we're at. They have the mana to cast that now? Because they could have played that as a creature. Oh, did they kill me? Did I miss them killing me by doing that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I missed them killing me by doing that. Darn it. So close. Alright, fair enough. We're both on the same game plan, and they did it slightly better than me. They also had 2 of the twin maws, or whatever they're called, the white-red, the white dragon with the red adventure, red omen, and that might be the best uncommon in the set. All right, I'm going first. I need to find a land, and everything should be fine. That is not, in fact, a land, so things are not fine. Yeah, because if I draw the land, I want to play the orb. So, we drew the land. So now I get to play the orb. Now everything feels relatively fine. I'm still a man off of casting basically all of my dragons, but I have all of my colors now and some removal spells and creatures, so not like super worried. And just like that, we have a 4/4 flyer that surveils one when I attack. 4/4 vigilance flyer. I forgot he had vigilance, honestly. Little guy. Nothing else. Alright. Good on land for right now. White, black, green. I only have 2 mana left over after that. I think I'm going to hold for right now. I want to be able to kill their guy at instant speed if they have anything suddenly becomes problematic. Like, I would not mind being able to block here if they attacked and feel confident that I'm going to combat. Plan is to attack with their guy, thinking that they're either going to get 3 damage or get to kill my thing. Alright, like seeing that. That means they're missing land. Does he have a flurry thing? Tap target creature an opponent controls. Okay, so if they run out their other creature, tap my thing. Alright, I think I'm okay killing the 3/4 here and gaining my life. So that way they can't just tap my dragon again. Subsequent turns. Alright, throw that one in the graveyard for some free value. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. My mountain. Cast these guys. My side. Still hold up my kin tree in case I need to exile something scary. Giant flying haste dragon. Like the monastery one. The actual Jeskai uncommon dragon that, like, gains you life and draws you cards. Be pretty bad here. Okay, well, they can animate their thing now to attack me, but... Alright, you got it. I don't want to exile their 1/2 here, so I'm not going to. Yeah, I think this is about as good as the 1/1's going to get right now, other than chump blocking more damage, so, or drawing the fire from that spell. Oh, there we go. There's a big bomby thing. Right, so attack them for 4 first. I would love to draw that one next turn. Thank you for asking. And let's summon the dust. And between their Menace Dude and their smaller bodies, I think I just want to go wide and not let them top deck like a removal spell for one of my big guys and just kill it. Because then I can't block their 1/3, and they could force through the 2 points of damage on the other one, and things just start spiraling from there. So I think a 4/4 and a 3/3 do a lot more to hold them off, or at least force them to do multiple things in a turn. Which, considering their thing is a 7-drop in the graveyard. Right? Can double spell to tap a guy. Okay. I mean, all of this is fine, but none of it's great for them. Yep, they're not even attacking. Alright, we want to give him a counter. Yeah, I think everybody... I think we just give all 3 of these counters. So that way, this is 5 damage in the air, cuts them in half. Roamer's Routine is free value in the graveyard, again. I think we just hold. Like, we're going to win next turn. I have to throw this in the graveyard anyway, so... Not gonna lie, because I almost never use that card, I kind of forgot I could even do that. Okay. And we got there. We just overwhelmed them with big fancy dragons. Tried to do before and failed. Alright, 1 and 1. Fix my posture, because I'm about to slide out of this chair. This fixes for omens, right? Dragon or omen spell. Yeah, so what we can do is actually keep this... Run this out on turn 1, because it's going to enter tapped anyway. Use Maelstrom to cast the 2/2 out. And then play Roamer's Routine and get a land. And then just take it from there. Oh. Or we could just play a Plains, I guess, because my mana is great. Let's just make a 2/2. Threaten to block their guy. If they spend time enhancing their creature, then we probably get to kill with Molten Exhale after this, so... Not super worried. Or maybe I don't. You want my dragon or my exhale? You want my exhale. I mean, I am trading in a heartbeat here. Guess we get a swamp here? Guess we find the enchantment. Again, I will snap off this block if they don't do anything. Okay, bunch of bodies. Give him a 2/3? No. Nope, they're going wide. Not even close on that one. Tap with the right mana. This currently holds off most of their board. They try and get cute here. I was gonna say, like, if that thing comes in, I can double block, and if they have a trick, then we get to blow them out. Because they don't know about the Osseous, they haven't seen it yet. Teeming Dragonstorm will be bad later on. Let's play the Windscar Crag then. Big old dragon. And let's start counting their life total. Ooh, that's gotta go. So, whenever one of their creatures dies... Is it one of their creatures? Whenever this creature or another creature you control dies, yeah, so... Being said, I will trade my 1-2 for their 2-2 that makes bodies. Right now. Let's just go ahead and kill him. Them for 3. So that way I have something that's threatening to kill their stuff. Well, it was threatening to kill their stuff. Yeah, okay. I will behold this dragon. And trade off for their 1-1. We're just going to activate the Spirit Dragon turn. Go get one of my 3/4s. Activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Okay. It's neat. It's more of a problem that they got to pick that thing up than anything else. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get him. Yeah, sure, I'll take him then. I drew the other one anyway. And I think I wait a turn, because if they kill one of my guys, I'm going to be in trouble. But if I get the Vigilance creature down... If they spend their whole turn killing one of my guys, then I get to block anyway, so... Attacks aren't good. Their attacks aren't good, but they're better than they were. Attack me for 1. Nope, they're going to trade off their 3/3 for some extra damage. Yep, I'm dying. Is a fact. Alright. Well, they're gonna deploy 2 2/2s again. They have nothing else. Yep. Alright, well, let's gain a life. Summon this out. And for 3, because it's vigilant. Pass the turn. Unfortunately, I can't kill their enchantment if they drew a dragon here that they can cast, so... Because then they just have lethal on me. Alright. Assume they're making the free 1/1 each turn. Yeah. Not great for me. If they can kill my 2/2 here, I just die anyway. Oh. That sucks. Because now if they attack, I'm forced to trade. One. Okay. They don't have to attack with the 1/1 either, so if they didn't draw anything... Deals 6 damage to target creature with flying? Cool. Well, I guess, fortunately for me, their guys don't gain vigilance, so there's that. And attack with their guy and sack it to kill my thing. Alright. I mean, if I cling to life and actually win this, but I'm dead on board because they just attack all, yeah. I don't know why I thought I wasn't dead on board, but I am, so here we are. Alright. Gotta kill all your stuff first, though. I'm not even gonna kill all your stuff. Good to know. Just a little too little there. I needed something else. Alright. I mean, I can cast the omens off of them. So... I am very close to just having what I need anyway. One more land and I'm good. Drawing it naturally. 9... It is. Man, are they going to be surprised when I start actually playing my threats. They had something they could technically cast there or activate, but they didn't want to, so... Ah, God, it's a Chicken Rider. Oh, Chicken Rider's so good. They don't have anything, though, so it's just a 4/4 Death Touch haste, but... Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's good enough. We'll just exile that. Like, that thing's just very aggressive on an empty board to begin with, so... Better if we just clear it out now. Try and draw a land next turn. There we go. I think I would like to get the first one of these down and make them kill it, and then worry about getting the orb down and buffing the other ones. Okay. It's fine. It's also actually fine, grand scheme of things. Ah, perfect. So now what I get to do is play out this one, giving me 4 mana. Cast this. Stabilize the ground. And get a free dragon next turn. Alright, opponent. You have a very narrow window to kill me. If you can tempo me out with removal spells on my giant dragons, you will get there. Alright, so I'm going to block this one, because if they want to kill it, they have to sacrifice the other two creatures or cast a spell. So... if they don't sacrifice one of the creatures or cast a spell, they just lose their guy. So, they have to do something here. Okay. I was gonna say, are they actually gonna eat one of them now? So I only take 2 damage, they get to draw 2 cards. I'm gonna say they have something else they can cast, though. Kind of disappointing here. I think with the other 2 dragons in my hand, I'm supposed to do this. If I did not have 2 other dragons in my hand, I think that would be a mistake. But having 3 dragons to choose from, deploying an extra 2/2, so that they don't just have a free roll attack with the 1/3. Or, you know, they can have that idiot. And now they have a free roll attack with their 3/5. And they have a 5/5 menace creature. That kind of sucks. So cast him. That. Swing 6. I surveil on. I don't think I actually need that here. That's particularly helpful. And then, because they have 2 menace creatures, I want another body on the table. I don't want them to be able to kill 1 dragon and free roll attack me. I want them to have to be able to kill 2 different things. Because right now, if they only kill 1 dragon, I have them dead next turn. Yeah. Hey, look, they killed 1 dragon. If that thing comes in, I'm definitely taking 5 and trying to kill them next turn. Alright, so red in 1, 2, 3, 4. That's another 5/5 flyer with fire breathing. Pitch that. That's 1 power. Okay. I am dead to a lot of different spells here. That is not one of them. I mean, if you have it, you have it. I have to block the 5-power creature. It didn't matter because they could have cast this to kill my other guy anyway, or even, well, not to destroy their own enchantment, but... every single game I lost there felt like I missed it by a fraction. That's That's very disappointing just because of how close every single one of those games were. Like, it would not have taken much to win any of the games I lost. It's like literally one less spell from any of those opponents, and we get to keep playing. Alright, that's going to do it for me for right now, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Good rest of your day.